What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier. Hopefully you're having a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland, friends. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 camps that got submitted to our Discord this week for Fallout 76. Y'all, if you'd like to join in the top 5 competition, make sure to look in the description below for the Vault 645 link, and that is where you're going to submit your camps. Y'all sit back, relax, and let's talk about these camps. Starting off this week in 5th place, we have Fluffnarrow with their waterfall hideaway camp built down in Skyline Valley. Now, with real estate, whether it be inside of a video game or in real life, they always talk about location, 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 and as Stabby said, this place is set up with an amazing view of the waterfall cascading down the back of the house, and I have to agree with this. And also, I really do love the choices for their decoration on the interior of the camp, and it is so absolutely inviting for vault dwellers on their travels throughout the wasteland. Honestly, it really does feel lived in, and I could see this being a great rad bed and breakfast. Just honestly, while you're down there in Skyline Valley, watch out for the turkeys and for people that get a bit lost. They're a bit chatty Cathy's, you know what I mean? But honestly, Fluff, amazing camp and keep up the great work. And now coming in at 4th place, we have a build that is suspended in time from Busting My Ashley. And now when they say that this is suspended in time, they mean that in fact it is suspended in the air, and I had no idea what I was going to view when I clicked on this, but I absolutely love coming across floating camps out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. And one thing that I love to death that builders are doing are using everyday items to simulate another item, like the power lines as the support holding up this camp in the sky. And now one thing that Nux absolutely loved about this camp is the repair shop with the robots working on the tiny electronics, and they thought it was a great touch and so awesome to see. And now Busting My Ashley put this camp in a great location. I love their choice in this camp location for a suspended camp build, and I do really like the fact that the interior was not overly decorated and this feels lived in. I love this kind of feel for camps out there in the wasteland because it feels like the vault dweller was scavenging around the wasteland as they try to survive. In 3rd place, we have Apocalyptic Cova with their gas station in the mire that has a customer with a hovercraft being filled up. And now if you ever find yourself down in the mire and you're needing some fuel or even some repairs done, this place seems like a great place to visit. They have a small workshop, multiple bays, and even a market if you're in the need for some Dandy Boy apples. Remember, Dandy Boy apples, they're so good, they never go bad. And Moonlight even commented how they don't really see many marina type builds anymore, and they really like the use of the theme, and the scrappy nature of this build is absolutely wonderful. And now with Moonlight Cowboys saying that definitely makes my spotty senses go off, almost like there could be a themed build coming up very soon. And now let me know what you think in the comment section below, but to me, I really do like this camp build, and it's a camp build that I could see developers looking at doing a little bit of tweaking and then putting something like it into the wastelands of Appalachia in a future update to Fallout 76. Seriously, Cova, amazing job. Keep up the great work, bud. And now coming in 2nd place, we have Mr. Kif D with their Anchor Neighbors build. And now this is one of those camp builds that if I had my HUD off while journeying through the wasteland where I couldn't see the icon for player built camps, that I would think that I just found an unmarked location of a dweller's settlement. Now don't worry, I don't think anybody's going to come out and say anything about a settlement needing help. Or will they? And now as far as camp decoration goes, I absolutely love the look of this camp from the exterior to the interior. And now Silver Bunny mentioned in the team chat how they love the outhouse with the junk in it, and it was a really great touch, and they love how Kif D utilized the chessboards around the camp. And now this place is absolutely packed from head to toe with flowers, and in a post-apocalyptic world, I can definitely understand wanting to make the place as beautiful as possible, but really with all of these flowers, it definitely helps cover up that wasteland smell. If this was the real world and I saw this place come up for sale, I would definitely be making a bid to live here. Seriously, bud, amazing job. Keep up the great work. Now, before we get in here and talk about the #1 spot, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who entered this week. And as you can see on the screen, we had 13 camp builders, and it really means the world to me that y'all are helping keep the top 5 series alive. And let me tell you what, this is no easy task, building camps and judging camps. And these folks on the screen now, Moonlight Cowboy, Nux, Silver Bunny, Stabby, and Yebear, they bust bust their butts all week judging the camps and making sure the back end is working right for the top 5 series. So to the builders and to the team, thank y'all so much for being amazing and help keeping this series alive. And now if you're interested in joining the top 5 series or just talking everything Fallout, make sure to look in the description below for Vault 645. That is our Discord where you can submit your camp builds as camp building questions, as Fallout questions, or maybe you'd like to talk about other games. We do have sections for you to talk about other games, but seriously y'all, thank you so much for being here. Our first honorable mention is Coffee Ewok with their TNG station, and seeing builds still dedicated to TNG means so much to the team and I. It really is a well-built camp, and this really reminds me of some older gas stations from my small hometown, and I love the layout of this station and everything that they have, and really, you should check out this video. Now, they don't have a YouTube. You can find the video on the Vault 645 Discord, but they make their own music for these videos, and it's absolutely wonderful. The next honorable mention is Nab Cakes with their camp bidding farewell to their lost pup. And now this build gives an immersive wasteland vibe, as Nux talked about. The use of their scrappy decor is absolutely great, and this is another great example of how using a prefab shouldn't be shunned in the building community, especially when you are utilizing it like this. But buddy, sleep well, Jock, and see you in the wasteland later. And now coming in at the number 1 spot was a traveling trailer built by Simba. Now something happened this week with this camp series that has never happened before since we took it over, and that is that everyone on the team agreed on who should take the first place spot. And now that's a huge thing, because if you think about every single person on the team, they all specialize in a different section of building in Fallout 76, and for everyone to agree that this is the first place bid is absolutely amazing. And now this is another one of those camps that I could see the developers plucking out of the wasteland and doing a little bit of tweaking, and if we ever got moving vehicles in Fallout, then I could definitely see something like this being implemented. And now there was a common thing amongst the team talking about the utilization of so many different camp items to make this thing come to life, and also everyone talked about how the interior was actually comfy and a lot of room to move around in the short space given. And you know, honestly, thinking about it, Bethesda 11, if you wanted to turn this into one of those mobile tents, it has everything that a vault dweller needs, and this would be absolutely great to see. Seriously, Simba, amazing job on this build. Congratulations on taking the number 1 spot, and if you have more stuff like this planned for the future of your time in top 5, oh my Lanta, I cannot wait to see it. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, and a huge thanks to the builders in the Fallout 76 community. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite build this week was. From the team and I, have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Thanks so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Peace. Love ya.